HD display, 60 hertz. There are no fast refresh display options here. And if you want to get it with the 4K touchscreen, add on $200. So yes, it is an expensive laptop. It's a pretty unique laptop though, so we'll give it a pass for the moment on that. There's also a model that has Intel Iris Plus graphics, no dedicated graphics whatsoever. And Iris Plus is pretty exciting. It comes with the Intel 10th Gen CPUs, and it really ups the ante. It gets close to, but still not quite there with the MX150. A lot of So that one that has only Intel Iris graphics has the same Intel 10th Gen i7 CPU, but it's given 25 watts to work with instead of 15 watts in our unit because there's less thermal constraint there. We'll get into that a little bit more. So that one's an interesting one too, at $1,500. Certainly not a gaming laptop, but nice and powerful. I mean, there's a lot to be said for itself in terms of its build quality and its look. It's just a very nice premium laptop. And then there's still the Intel 8th Gen with NVIDIA MX150 graphics available, which again does push above the Intel Iris Plus graphics. So it's still an appealing option, and it's only $1,300 now. So it's still worth considering if you're not looking for some actual gaming or video editing laptop. Small and light 13-inch form factor. All right, now that we've got that out of the way, what was I talking about with those CPUs? So the Intel 10th generation Ice Lake CPU, the Core i7, same model, is available in 2 different power envelopes. As always with CPUs, you can give them more watts, but they're usually limited because heat becomes an issue or all that sort of thing. So the Iris Plus graphics model doesn't have to share any power envelope or any thermal headroom with the dedicated CPU. So it can go for 25 watts. So in theory, you'll get a little bit more CPU performance. If you're typically doing CPU-dependent tasks, more so than gaming, then it's certainly worth a look, and you'll get that little Intel Iris pump. So our model has the 15-watt quad-core CPU inside, so it's not so different from Whiskey Lake, but it's a 10-nanometer process, and instead of 14 nanometer, which is what we had in Whiskey Lake past several generations of Ultrabook CPU. So what that really gets you is a bit better battery life and better thermals. So there's the advantage there. In terms of performance, it's a bit faster, but it's not night and day faster. It's still, yeah, there's that. So when you have the GTX 1650 in here, obviously you've got a lot of thermal constraints going on, and to a certain extent some power constraints too. It comes with a 100-watt adapter. It's like the baby version of the usual black Razer brick, and that's the max you can deliver over USB-C, which this one plugs into. So what you're going to notice right away, and something that Razer kudos into, and there's still some driver issues and stuff going on with this. It's not the most stable laptop at launch, but there are some benchmarks like Cinebench R15 that sometimes actually show low CPU performance because it's triggering a dedicated GPU chip, particularly R20, which doesn't even look at the GPU at all for Cinebench R20. So it gets to be a little hazy. If you're calling on the GPU with what you're doing for work, then the CPU will be less performant. Basically, they down power to avoid thermal issues. In fact, the CPU runs quite cool. A lot of the time when we're using it, we're seeing it 75, 80 degrees centigrade, even when it's working hard doing something. Of course, you do have different power settings you can choose from. You can go performance mode, balanced mode, there, low power consumption mode. Razer has a couple of different profiles, and the high performance setting does make a difference there. So while CPU temperatures are nice and relatively low, the fans on this are really not loud. It's pretty impressively quiet, even if it is working hard. So when I was playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the CPU and GPU utilization are pretty high on this. It's relatively speaking a quiet laptop. In everyday productivity, you're just not really going to hear the fans. Speaking of playing something like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, that's what's so miraculous here. This is the first 13-inch Ultrabook we've seen that can do this all by itself without using an eGPU like the Razer Core. It actually works. I played Shadow of the Tomb Raider on medium settings at 1080p, and you can see the frame rates. We've got some sample footage going there from when I was gaming. It's typically around 45 frames per second. If you drop it down to low, then you can get 60 frames per second. So Shadow of the Tomb Raider is a very demanding recent title.